Okay, right. The V bar state, what do you mean by gravitational field? Anybody?
The influence of gravity on an object which has a mass.
Influence and gravity on object. Sanket?
Is an invisible region.
I can't hear you properly, Uday. What you say?
It is an invisible region that influences the surrounding objects with a mass. It exerts
Invisible force, okay?
which exerts on an attractive force on the other masses within it.
Okay, Anuka?
An invisible field that creates an attractive influence to a massive object, extending into the space surrounding the object.
So Vidya is really invisible. So,
What's that?
did I tell you, right, invisible term, right, when I was teaching, right, the gravitational field? So go to the right that definition and tell me. So ඔගොල්ලෝ මේ chat GTP use කරනවද නෑනේ? Chat GTP එකේ නම් කියලා invisible force කියලා. Don't use that the AI tools. Because I didn't tell you, right, the invisible part. My invisible part එකක් කිව්වද තියෙන්නේ?
No, sir.
No. Okay, right. Chat GTP ගෙනියන්නේ එයා exam එකටත්. And then now කිව්වා invisible කැලලක්. It was when I checked with the chat GTP, ඒගොල්ලත් හරියටම කියනවා the invisible force area around something with mass that pulls everything towards it කියලා. Okay, anyway, tell me, right, gravitational fields the ලියන්න එක pet pen එකේ gravitational field is a region where a region මේක region එකක් තේ. A region where a mass would experience a gravitational force. A region where a mass would experience gravitational force. ඉතින් මොකක් හරි region එකක් තියෙනවා ඒකේ right mass එකට gravitational force එකක් act වෙනවා නම් right එතෙන්ට අපි කියන field එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා. There are some regions right where the gravitation force is not acting. මට කියන්න තේ වගේ තැනක් කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? Space vacuum තියෙනවා. Space එකේ එහෙමම කියන්න බෑ space එකේ තියෙනවා field. There are fields, right? Forces are there. Right? There are some cases, right? For example, when the sun is there, sun gave the right. The final one is now Neptune is there, no Pluto, right? When after the Neptune, right? When there is another, let's say there's another planet. The last one is Neptune. There's another planet, let's say planet X. But that particular right planet X has no gravitational force. The එතනට right F එකක් නැති හින්දා මෙයා right sun is not attracting. ඒකට එතන region එකක් නෙමෙයි පුතේ right එන region එකක් වෙන්නත් ඕන. That particular region when the right force is there මේ force එකකුත් තියෙනවා. So these are the two factors that you have to write. Am I clear, student?
Yes, sir. So if we say the influence of gravity surrounding an object which has a mass, it's correct, right?
Influence of
Gravity on an object which has a mass.
You can't say gravity. Gravitational force can only.
Okay.
Okay. Sanjay, clear? Anuga?
Clear, sir.
Sanjay, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, the right next part, the C part. The C part says the mass of the spacecraft 65 kilos. Right at the point, I'm sorry. At the point of gravitational field strength mass of 3 newtons per kilogram. Tell me, right, there's another unit for gravitational field. Tell me, what is that unit?
-1.
MS minus 1 Sanket. What is the other unit for the gravitational field? In the exam, sometimes they would ask. Manuka? Anu can't remember, Sanket can't remember. Then your answer is incorrect. No, MS minus 1 name with MS minus 2. Write down. Then understood?
Yes, sir.
Sanket clear?
Yes, sir.
Manuka?
Yes, sir.
The total upward force of the spacecraft is 500 newtons. So the weight of the spacecraft. So what is how to calculate the weight of the spacecraft?
W equals mg.
W equals mg. Very good. Okay, right. That's obvious. No, we know, right? W equals mg. So what is m? 65. What is g, Lamai?
3.
3. Because this case, right, we have to put 3 because we are not right on Earth now. We are on a Mars. So 65 times 3. What is the answer?
195
Right. What is the unit?
newtons.
Meters. Very good. Right. Therefore, the first part answer is 195 newtons. Right. The resultant force on the spacecraft. What is the answer there?
305 upwards.
305 upward. Why do you say like that?
The total upward force is
Yes,
500.
very good. The weight is acting downward 195, but they says in the question, total upward right is 500 newton. Right now you can see right two forces, different force acting right different direction. So you got to get the difference and get the answer. Right, you got to say upward. There's a big force acting on it. Therefore, you have to get the difference. What is the answer? 305 newton upward. Upward clear. Student, am I clear? The final answer is the acceleration of the spacecraft. Now, does it mean that the spacecraft is moving upward? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No.
No, right. I told you. I'm then kila tu last and parachute take. Upward tibba kila spacecraft upward, then again deceleration downward. Sanket understood?
Yes, sir.
Ekkada magar parachute last and kila tu na to again rest. It's falling down. It's coming down. Right. The mass is 65. Right. From here I can calculate the deceleration. Why did I say deceleration? The particle is coming down, but the force is acting upward. Right. Therefore, acceleration is deceleration is what is the answer?
Minus 4.69.
Yeah. So, right. If they ask acceleration, you got to say minus 4.7. Right. If they ask deceleration, you have to say plus 4.7. Student, you got my point.
Okay, sir.
Put a deceleration killer minus the never put the right plus value. They ask acceleration, put the minus one. Right, the answer is 4.7. What is the sign it?
MS minus 2.
ms minus 2 m slash s bar. Sanke got the answer at the end?
Yes, sir.
Manuka?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go to the the second part. Shows the same vertical force, 200 Newton exerted by cyclists on the pedal of the bicycle. Three different version ABC. I want to paddle like a paddle karne video. Right. State the position ABC it was exact largest moment. Largest moment take in one version is there.
Sir, since I don't like the physical tools, sir, does A and C look similar, sir? Is C the same distance from A?
Right. Asking A and C look similar. Sanket, A and C look similar, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Manuka?
No.
Why do you say no?
In A, the force is acting vertically, so the pedal doesn't move.
Very good. The right ogla paddle එක කරා මෙහෙම කකුලෙන් තද කරා කියලා paddle එක යන්නේ නැහැ නේද? ඔගලා is right. What is the theory behind that? Theory එක දාපතේ මේ arrow එක දික් කරොත් if you extend this arrow it's crossing this particular pivot point. But C case if you extend the right arrow it doesn't right crossing the pivot point. ඔගලා පොඩි ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහනවා right. Let's say that there's a plate which is pivoted right in the middle. දැන් right plate එකක් තියෙන මැද හරියට මේ වගේ එකකින් fix කරලා කියලා. මම right when I take my hand fingers and push towards like this මම පුතේ මේ මෙතනින් අරන් කරකවන්න try කරනවා. මම මේ හරියෙන් අරන් කරකවන්න try කරොත් කොතනින්ද කැරකෙන්නේ? right first case or second case? first එකේ මේව තද කරා කියලා කැරකේද? no. මේ හරියෙන් පුතේ right if you right try to rotate what will happen? second එකේදී rotate වෙන්නේ. You got my point?
Yes, sir.
First එකේ යන්නේ නැහැ නේ පුතේ. ඇයි හේතුව? It crosses the pivot. By second case, yes, it rotate. Why? It does not crosses the pivot. Therefore, right, don't take A and C are right equal. No, it's completely different case because if the right we call it as line of action. ඔයගොල්ලෝ maths වලදී ඔක දන්නවා. ඒක red pen එක ලියා ගන්න. If when the extend in the force line we call it as a line of action. ඒක red pen එක දාන්න line of action කියනවා. When we extend the force right line we call it a line of action. Depending on Auatralia, if the line of action crosses the pivot point, the line of action crosses the pivot point, it will not rotate.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Right. Uday, what you wrote?
P.
Uday. If the line of action crosses the pivot point, the system will not rotate. Tutor character name. Write down. If the line of action crosses the pivot point, the system will not rotate. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Others?
Okay, sir.
Okay, good. Right now, you got to write very clear idea that that A and C are not equal. So I'm asking, right, what is the moment equation, student? Moment equals
Forcing the perpendicular
which
displacement
perpendicular distance?
of,
And perpendicular distance.
What do you mean by perpendicular distance? Where to where? In this particular example, where to where?
from the pivot to the no.
Pivot to the point where the force is
Right in red
exerted.
pen, from the pivot to the line of action. Right in red pen. From the pivot to the line of action. Right, you can't just parroting. What does it mean? Right, you have to understand what is the real meaning. From pivot point to the right distance of the line of action.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm asking simple question. What is the distance from pivot point to the line of action in A figure?
Zero.
Zero නේ පුතේ right බලන්නකො මේ pivot point එක cross කරනකොට distance එකක් නැහැ. මෙතන මම පුතේ right line of action එක මෙහෙම straight line කරන්න ඕනේ. මේකේ දැන් බලන්න මෙතන pivot point එකට right distance එක right I'll draw in green color. මෙතන distance එක මේ පාර. මෙතන distance එක මෙතන පුතේ. ඒතර distance එක වැඩි කාගේද? BOC. C වල වැඩිනේ පුතේ. ඒතකොට bicycle අර බාගට pedal කරද්දී අමාරුයි bicycle එක අද්දන්න. Moment එක අඩුයි. The හරියට when it's horizontal, right, it's easy to accelerate the bicycle because the moment is high, because distance is high. All three cases, the force is equal, see 200, 200, 200. But you can see this particular distance is 0. This particular distance dy, this is d2. So as you can see, the d2 has the highest distance. You know the moment is force into perpendicular distance. So they make another pen on the right, see it has the highest moment. Why? Because perpendicular distance is high. Draw and show it. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, draw it.
So what should we do?
Okay. So right, let's come to which was largest moment? Ina මොකක්ද answer එක? A part. You're going to say C is the largest moment. Why? What is the reason? Then
It has the greatest perpendicular distance from the pivot.
yes, perpendicular distance. At the same time, right within brackets, please write down greatest distance between pivot and the line of action.
Okay.
Yeah. Manuka. Okay, now let's come to the B part. 2.2 shows support for a leg plaster. බලන්න කකුල තියෙන plaster එක. Simplified diagram force acting on the leg. Center of gravity of the plaster. With the center of gravity, what you can mark? Anybody? Center of gravity එක මොනවද ඔයගොල්ලෝ mark කරන්නේ? Ian,
I don't understand the question, sir.
හවුද?
I don't understand what you asked.
Center of gravity, right? What you are going to mark?
A downward arrow.
Downward arrow. And what you are going to draw, right?
Take the clockwise momentum and anti-clockwise.
No, I'm going how we are going to name this arrow.
That's the pivot.
No, there is weight. Center of gravity එක හැමතිස්සෙම මැක් කරන්නේ මොකද්ද ළමයි? Ian, Sanket,
Weight.
Manuka, weight. Right in red pen. Sanket, clear? Manuka?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Now the weight they have given the leg මේ leg weight එක තමයි දීලා තියෙන්නේ 120 කියලා. පුතේ එතන නෙමෙයි pivot එක තියෙන්නේ පුතේ. right hip joint එකේ කකුල hip joint එකෙන් තමයි කකුල එහාට මෙහාට කරකවන්නේ. ඒකට එතන තමයි pivot එක තියෙන්නේ. මේ තියෙන්නේ pivot එක. hip joint එක තමයි මෙතන red color කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
After 46 distance away, right upward 46 වලින් පුතේ upward force එක F කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. Calculate the F හොයන්නේ කොහොමද ළමයි? But you got to say from the pivot point clockwise moment can be equalized to anti-clockwise. කොතන ඉඳලා ගන්න හැමතිස්සෙම from the pivot point. Student, am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Right, මට කියන්නේ clockwise moment එක pivot point එකේ
34 centimeters.
moment එක 34 නෙමෙයි පුතේ distance එක 34. Moment එක 34 into 100
20.
20. So I'm going to write convert into meters, Sanket. Oh, just simply write 34 centimeters.
meters.
Right, meters karat kaman na pwede, nokat kaman, but better write it in meters. Intro clear?
Even without converting it into
Yeah, it
meters,
doesn't-
we still get the same answer, right?
Yeah, because why? The other side 46 and divide by 100, 100 get cancel. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Manu, clear?
Yes, sir.
Write down.
Okay, sir.
Done?
Yes, sir.
What is the answer?
88.7 newtons.
Okay.
88.7 newtons.
Others?
Sir, for the second,
Okay, right. I have made a mistake for the second distance. I'm sorry.
sir, shouldn't it be 80?
Distance should be
80?
80 පුතේ මේ දෙකම එකතු කරන්න ඕනේ මං කියවනේ pivot point එකේ ඉඳලා ගන්න කියලා. From the pivot point, what is the distance, right? The total distance to that point.
80.
80 neighbor 34 plus 46. I made a mistake actually. You got to say 34 into 120. That is put it 80. 80 how does come 80? 34 plus 46. 80 divided by 100 into F. What is the answer?
51.
51, sir.
51 Newton. Okay. Let's go to the question number 4. A sound wave in an air illustrated. So tell me, Sanket, sound wave is longitudinal transverse?
Longitude.
Longitude. Manuka, tell me transverse wave example. Can't remember. The end, tell me transverse wave
UV
example. How they?
rays. UV rays.
What?
UV rays.
UV rays. Sanket, is it clear? UV rays can be taken to the transverse. Yeah.
Sir, all the electromagnetic waves, right?
All the electromagnetic you simply say. Hey, tell me 2 examples of the longitudinal waves, Manuka. Then tell me 2 examples of the longitudinal waves.
Sound and ultrasound.
Sound and ultrasound. Tell me 2 examples for the transverse. Sanket,
Water waves.
are there?
Water waves and seismic waves.
Very good. What is the best example? Yeah,
The electromagnetic waves.
all electromagnetic waves. Right. Describe what happens to complete the sound wave moves past a point. So you can see, right? I taught you, right? What is A stand for? What is B, C, D. अब ये नाम टिका क्यों अब तो A B C D वाले क्यों बना?
Compressions and air pressure.
Yeah, compressions के लगे अब तो लांगर तीन है और अनित्य वाले क्यों?
Air fractions.
Rarefactions. Compressions and rarefactions. So what you wrote, Manuka, in A answer?
I didn't write the answer for that, sir.
Okay, Sanket.
Compression and rarefaction.
Compression rarefaction के लिए लिखो अच्छा है. Describe it. Then what you wrote?
When it's passing through A, B, C, D, the wavelength is short and has a higher frequency due to its inverse proportional relationship. When it has completed one sound wave and passes a point, its wavelength increases and frequency decreases. Velocity remains the same.
Same can be wavelength එක එකමයි. The wavelength of longitudinal is the distance between two compression දෙක distance එක හරි wavelength එක වෙනස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ නේද? or distance between two rarefactions දෙකක distance එක. එතකොට right has lambda change here.
No, sir, I took the wrong point, sir.
Yeah. The right in red pen. They tell me sound waves, what are the particles involved?
Matter.
Huh?
Matter can be considered, right?
Yeah, what is the matter, right? For example, water wave, water particle. Sound wave,
Solid,
sound wave,
solid and
particle.
gaseous.
Water waves වල තියෙන water particles. Sound waves වල තියෙන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ කතා කරන sound එකේ තියෙන මොනවද?
Air
Yes,
particles.
Air particles. Come on. මට කියන්න පුතේ transverse longitudinal, right? What is the difference in the definition? මතකයිද definition එක?
Transversal is moving perpendicular to the direction of movement, while longitudinal is along the
Perpendicular what?
perpendicular to the movement direction.
Perpendicular to movement direction of what is happening. Okay, let's say right wave moving is towards right. What is perpendicular moving? You have to say wave particles oscillation direction. Did I say like that? If you can't remember the oscillation, you can say vibration. Particles vibration direction. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So you got to say night nikan kyanne perpendicular කියලා. You got to say in transverse wave the particles vibration direction is perpendicular to wave moving direction. Write in red pen again. Transverse wave. Transverse wave. Particles vibration direction is perpendicular to particles vibration direction is perpendicular to wave moving direction. The similar tell me what is longitudinal waves definition, Sanket?
Moves to the direction of.
It
moves to the direction of energy transfer.
Okay, Anuka. Anuka, දෙයන් කියන්න බලන්නද?
The particles move along the energy transfer movement of direction.
ඔබ තේතන vibration කියන එක කියන්න ඕනේ you got to say particles vibration direction is along with the wave moving direction. Right in red pen with the particles vibration direction is along with okay. පුතේ දැන් ඔයාලට පුළුවන් ලියන්න, right? You can write the answer now. What is the question says? Describe what happens as the complete sound move past a point. So ලියන්න පුතේ red pen එකේ answer එක. Air particles vibration about a fixed point along with the wave moving direction. තේරෙනවද පුතේ අර definition එක අහන්නේ? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Let's come to the B point. A frequency 2000 hertz, speed is 320 meters per second. To the right, for the any wave speed, there are two equations. What are those?
E equals F lambda.
P equals F lambda. There's another equation.
E equals distance over time.
How is it? P equal
Distance over time.
I would never say. V equal
Distance over time.
distance over time. Very good. S over T. X over T. Good. So right, define the frequency. What is the frequency? Definition.
Number of complete waves per second.
Very good. Number of waves per second. That is the first one. Manuka, tell me right second part answer.
0.48 meters.
How will you get that?
Lambda equals velocity over frequency.
Yeah. 320 divided by 2000. What is the answer?
0.16.
0.16.
0.16. Then what is the answer?
So I got 0.16, sir, should be multiplied by 3 to get the distance.
Yeah, A to D ne පුතේ අහන්නේ.
Yes, sir. So then we should multiply by 3, right?
Yes. Why? Because there are 3 lambda ne පුතේ. Multiplied by 3. A to B කියන්නේ පුතේ එක lambda එකක්. B to C another lambda. C to D another lambda. So they are asking A to D all together. Therefore, you have to multiply that particular answer by 3. Manuka understood?
Yes, sir.
So what is the final answer?
0.48.
Sanket clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, C part. The time taken for one oscillation in another sound wave is 2 right? 2 ms can what say?
Milliseconds.
Milliseconds. Calculate the frequency of the wave. How to calculate the frequency?
P equals 1
over T.
Yeah, the F equals 1 over T. What is the T stand for?
Time
Time
period.
period.
Time period meaning is what?
the
Any
time taken for completed wave.
Very good. Time taken for uncompleted wave. How to convert right 2 milliseconds into seconds?
Divided by 1000.
Divide by 1000, no? Multiplied by 10 to the minus 3. What is the final answer?
0.0002.
Wrong. Others?
Sorry, sir. Just
500
2
100 hertz.
Huh?
500 hertz.
Sir, you asked the answer.
500?
Hertz. Sir, I said the
500.
answer.
Right. You for that. You answer for that one. Okay, let's go to the question number 5. A thin wall plastic bottle is sealed and the contains dry air atmospheric pressure. So thin wall plastic can be a water bottle. So what it contains, Manula? Water? Thin wall bottle like Manuka?
What, sir?
What is inside there in the thin wall bottle?
Yeah.
Dry air thin. Explain how the molecules of air inside the bottle exert the pressure. कौन से pressure का किन्नी की रहना? Or you are going to tell the answer? What you wrote, Manuka?
When air molecules move randomly, they collide with the walls and each other. The exerting pressure.
Very good. Exerting pressure. Then what you wrote?
Molecules have an average amount of kinetic energy, hence having average speeds, and their random movements cause collisions on the surface of the wall. These collisions have force, hence have pressure created.
Okay. Sanket?
Air molecules move in a random motion. These random motions lead to the collisions with the walls. These collisions creates a force, and the force for unit area is considered pressure.
Good. B part. Ice is placed inside a bottle and the bottle is then sealed again. The temperature. The make athletic ice डालना चाहिए. Thanks. Get ice can drugs name right. Normal ice. Right. The bottle falls and bottle becomes partially crushed. The temperature of the air inside the bottle falls. Without put the ice, the temperature card. We on a cooler on a falls. Partially crushed. Right. Explain terms of molecules of the air inside the outside bottle. Why this happens? I put the bottle like crushed. Anybody?
That happens due to the pressure difference, right? High pressure outside, low pressure inside.
Pressure inside.
So then a higher force outside causing the bottle to be crushed.
Others.
Inside the bottle, there are pores which the molecules will move slower. The collisions with the wall decrease. So the pressure will decrease.
Make ice dam temperature. Do you not tell me temperature and the molecule speed relationship, Sanket? Temperature and
Pressure
molecule
is
speed.
temperature is directly proportionate to the molecule speed.
Another point. You have to write this point. You go to say temperature is directly proportional to molecule speed. Since ice is inside the bottle, temperature gradually decreasing. Due to the decrement of temperature, the molecule speed also gradually decrease. Manu, could tell me, right, as a result of the molecule speed decrement, what will happen next?
The air outside the bottle
No, I'm asking air inside.
pressure decreases.
Very good. You have to say right number of molecules collision is now getting less than pressure decreases. Then clear?
Yes, sir.
And this may point write down. Temperature is directly proportional to molecule speed. So what is the second point? Here.
So when temperature drops within the bottle, molecule speed also drops.
Speed also drop and the frequency of air collision drops, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, write down the second point.
So when we divide by pressure, when we divide pressure by time, what's the answer?
Pressure by time.
By temperature, sir.
Pressure by temperature.
Yes, sir, in the gas law, like
I can't remember. Okay, I taught you the Boyle's law today. Time name with the temperature. T1 over T1 equals P2 over T2.
yes, sir. When you divide pressure by temperature, what do we get?
Pressure by temperature. Okay, right, there's a universal gas law, there's a right there. It's a constant, right? PVT. Right? Pressure, volume, and temperature. The scientists found that always, right? When you come to A levels, right? I'll teach you next time. Right? Scientists have found that pressure, volume, and temperature in a system in a gas, the PV multiplication divided by temperature always constant, K. Right, in Boyle's law, what therefore, right, always in two situations, P1 V1 over T1 equals P2 V2 over T. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So, right, in Boyle's law, right, what you are going to constant
Temperature.
temperature. Boyle's law P1 Boyle's law again P1 V1 equals
V2.
P2 V2 ने पुते तो temperature constant ना मेरे cancel होना how दीदरो है.
Just
That's how it comes like this. You got my point?
yes, sir.
Right now, the second point, what you wrote, Manuka? Manuka, second point,
The-
delivery. Sanket, what you wrote?
Outside air that has a normal
Wrong.
atmosphere.
You can't say outside there. When I'm talking about that inside there, ne pute ice එක තියෙන inside there එක. Right.
So slower, there's less collision, so less pressure.
Then what you wrote? Tell me second point.
When the temperature drops, since it's directly proportional, the velocity of the molecule drops, so fewer rate of collisions.
एक collision එක අඩු වෙලා pressure එක අඩු වෙනවා කියලා ලියන්න. Right. Temperature එක අඩු වෙනකොට molecules වල collision rate එක අඩු වෙනවා. එතකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? pressure එක අඩු. Then the pressure also drops accordingly. මේ points එක ලස්සනට ලියවනවා නම් ඔයාලා ලකුණු හම්බ exam එකේ ඒ විදිහට හිතන්න. Sanket clear? Manuka?
Yes, sir.
Right. Then what will happen? You got to say එහෙනම් දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කියන්නේ එළියේ pressure එක වැඩි, atmosphere pressure එක. Inside pressure, right, gradually decrease. Actually pressure එක අඩු වෙනවා මොකද ice වල temperature එකකින් ඉන්න. In the external pressure එකෙන් වැඩිපුර force එකක් ඇතුළට දෙනවා. In the bottle get what it called crushed. Am I clear, student?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right down. I have sent you CQ question. My hurry to clear the camera. Tell me the answer was two questions. CQ. The answers දෙක දෙන්න පුතේ first එකේ.
E.
Second, right.
Acceleration.
Second question again, the change of velocity divided by time.
Acceleration.
Sanket.
Acceleration.
So, Anuga. Anuga mata kar raha hai. Right. Then tell me force multiplied by time. What is the answer?
Impulse.
Impulse. There's another name. There's another name.
Change in momentum.
Change in momentum. Okay, third question. The graph shows the movement of a car over a speed of 50 seconds. Tell me the answer.
Hundred meters.
Answer.
100 meters.
How do you get Sanket?
Area under the graph.
Right. What is the shape of the area?
The triangle.
Triangle. Others? No. The end. What is your answer?
100 meters, sir.
100 meters.
Yes. You can't trace the trapezium, right? As Sanket said, right? They're asking the increase in velocity area. Therefore, you have to get the triangle level. The answer is 100 meters. Let me send you another MCQ. You do these three questions and tell me 4, 5, 6 and answers.
For the first one, B.
Okay, right answer all three questions. Hurry up.
Okay, sir.
Sanket finish?
Yes, sir.
The others hurry up. Sanket, send me your workings. How do you get the answer? මට එවන්ට ඔයාගේ answer ගත්ත විදිහ.
Sir, how do you do the second question?
Ian, did you do the second question, fifth question?
Yes, sir.
Sanket,
Yes, sir.
how did you do second question?
Sir, the density question.
Yeah.
I subtracted 180 by 100. Which
Why did you
will
subtract?
to get the mass of the ball.
උදේ right බලන්න ඉන්ද්‍ර මනුක right the measurement cylinder contains some right. Okay, let's come to the fourth question. What is the relationship defines the gravitational phase strength? මොකක්ද answer එක?
D, weight divided by mass.
Weight divided by mass. D, correct, because W equals mg එකේ පුතේ G කියන එක නේ බලන්න. Okay, fifth one. Measuring cylinder containing some water stands kelp and a solid ball lowers into the water. The water level rises 30 to 40. But ඉස්සෙල්ලාම තිබ්බා right 30 තිබ්බා පුතේ. When you put any stone or whatever the solid particle, you know automatically the level is moving up. Manuka, you know that part, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now it says පුතේ ඒක කියනවා we don't care about the volume, right? Volume එකක් තියාගන්න ඕන, right? What is the density definition?
Mass divided by volume.
Yeah, density can be the mass divided by volume. Write down that one. So now the mass එක බලමු, right? ඉස්සෙල්ලා 100 gram system තිබ්බා, right? When the stones come, it becomes 180 gram. Manuka, what is the mass of the stone then?
30.
නෑනේ පුතේ 100ක් තිබ්බ system එකේ බලන්න අර scale එකේ 100ක් කියලා දාලා තියෙනවා.
80 grams.
Stone. Oh, stone එක දැම්ම ගම 180 වුණා නම් කීයද stone එකේ 80 gram.
80
But
grams.
how to convert 80 gram into kilogram?
So they have asked in grams.
Grams are right. Sorry, no need to convert. 80 grams. The volume level also you can get an idea because why? The empty case volume was 30. Empty well right before the stone is sinking. The board right the volume is 30. When the stone comes, volume becomes 40. And about the extra kiya gila the
10.
10 cubic centimeter gila na volume එක 10 පුතේ නම් 80 divided by 10 is 8. Wanna clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. The sixth part, sixth question. Right. Which is statement Newton's third law. What again the Newton first law එක මොකද්ද?
If an external force is not exerted on an object, it will move at constant velocity or stay at rest.
Very good. Sanket.
Sir, the answer.
What is Newton's first law?
If no external forces acted on an object, it will move at constant speed or stay at rest.
Okay, good. What is Newton's second law, Anuka? Can't remember. Yeah.
Mass is inversely proportional to the acceleration in F equals ma.
Mass is directly proportional to acceleration. Is that so?
Also,
Other factor is there?
and force is directly proportional to acceleration.
Yes, mass inversely proportional, force directly proportional. Go to the note, right? Send me that answer also 3 times as well. What is Newton's third law?
Every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
Reaction, equal and opposite reaction. Good. So let's go to sixth last question. The which is statement the Newton's third law. Equal and opposite reaction. Right answer number D. How's the lesson today, students? Understood well?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Understood, sir.
I would say good night. Take care.
Bye, sir. Good night, sir.